Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be at what I eat in a week. If you guys enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you'd like to see more of these, and subscribe if you're new here. Okay, so it is essentially day one and today we are going to be having some pork sausages. I've got the pork and honey chipolatas and I've just got some water boiling because I'm going to do some broccoli, and I've got some boiled potatoes going on there. And then also I've got, my brother doesn't like potatoes, mashed potatoes, so he's having croquets. And we've also got some carrots in there to roast. And I think I might do some peas as well, but I'm not quite sure yet. Just, you know, a couple extra veggies. And yeah, that's essentially what we're going to have for dinner. So I'll probably make some gravy to go with it as well. And I'll show you once it's all served up. So it's day two and I'm making a chicken pasta bake. So in here I've just got some onion and some red pepper cooking, and then I need to cut the chicken up into chunks to add into that, and then I'm going to add some chili flakes, some chili powder, paprika, salt, bit of sweetener, and then the passata, which I'll put in after and I'll show you. Okay, so now my chicken's all cut, I'm just going to add it into my pan here. It will come off. And then I'm just going to mix this in and lightly cook it. Okay, so now the chicken is starting to cook. I'm adding 3 of these, and these are the Napolina tomato passata. I'm just going to add these in. Okay, so now those are in, I'm going to add some paprika. And some mild chili powder. Some salt. And just a little bit of sweetener. And then mix this all in. Then I'm also going to add just some chili flakes. Just a few. And then this will go on the back hob just for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and just let that all cook and simmer down. So I will catch up with you guys in a bit. So the sauce is back there cooking. I've just put this pan on to boil the water for some pasta. And this is basically how I've measured out how much pasta I'm going to need. I've put it in my glass dish. And then, yeah, so that's going to be what I'm going to cook in there first. And then I'm going to pop it into the oven with some cheese. So I'll see you guys when I'm putting it together. Okay, so I've just mixed it all together, the pasta and everything, and I popped some mozzarella on top, and I'm just going to let that cook in the oven for maybe half an hour, maybe a bit less than that, but we'll see. And then I'll show you once it's all done. Okay, so basically I forgot to film what I had for dinner, what I was making for dinner, but I had some coleslaw, some salad, a piece of garlic ciabatta that we had left over from the day before, some Chinese style pork chops, and just some new potatoes for dinner. And it was actually really tasty. So I'll see you guys for tomorrow's night dinner. Okay, so for dinner tonight we are having meatballs with some veg and couscous. So I'm just going to cut up these veg here. I've got mushrooms, a courgette, carrots and an onion, and then I'm going to be making my own meatballs, which I will show you how I do that. And then I'll let that cook for like a few hours with some passata and that, and basically I'll show you what I'll do anyway, so you'll see exactly what's going on step by step. And yeah, I'll show you guys the process. Okay, so that's now all of the vegetables in, and then I'm going to add 2 cartons of this Napolina tomato passata and some chilli powder just into this as well. And then I'll get cracking on making the meatballs. So this is the sauce. I just added the 2 passatas, and I also added some salt and some sweetener. And that's just going to cook on a low heat for a few hours. And then once the meatballs are brown, I'm also going to add them to this and let that simmer with it. Okay, so to make my meatballs, I use some 5% fat mince. I've got some ground black pepper, some chili flakes, an egg, some paprika, some chili powder, some salt, and some breadcrumbs just here. And I'll show you how I make them all. Okay, so first I'm going to start off with the mince just here, and I'm going to put this in our bowl. Like that. And then I'm going to add some salt, some black pepper, some chili powder, some paprika, some chili flakes, and then breadcrumbs. And then I'm just going to crack the egg in there. Okay, so this is what mine looks like. I don't ever measure any of the stuff that I'm putting in there. I just guesstimate and do it like that. So I'm just going to mix this up, roll them into meatballs, and then I will just time-lapse me doing that. Our first meatball, guys. Okay, so this is the meatballs all finished, and I'm just going to pop them into the oven until they are lightly brown, just so that they sort of stay together when I add them into the sauce. So there's not a set time, it's just until they're a bit brown. Okay, so these are the meatballs. I've just got them out of the oven. My mum came into the kitchen, so they're a bit more browner than I would have liked of, but I'm just going to add these into the sauce back there and then leave them to cook for another 3/4 of an hour probably. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that to cook for about another 40 minutes, and then I will just be serving up with some couscous, but I'm not going to bother showing you that because I think that's just going to be quite boring anyway, it's just couscous. But if you're interested, this is the couscous that I'm going to be using. You just put it with some hot water and then leave it for 5 minutes, and then it's basically cooked. So I will show you once it's all served up. Okay, so basically I don't have any audio for this, but I am making a pork stir fry, and in here I just have some onion, garlic, ginger, pak choy and mince, and also some chili flakes. And I've just got some tender stem broccoli cooking on the back hob, and also these are just some noodles that I've put in here. So just giving this a big mix, and then basically it is done, ready to serve. And here it is. And that's it for today's video, guys. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you want to see more of these, and subscribe if you are new here. Thanks for watching.